everyone, I'm going to film something that I rarely do, but it's necessary and often incredibly important to me because it gets annoying to do it often, but I want to do it all at once. So this thing that I have to do is called, I had to fill up all my ink cartridges because I write a lot, so I use up the inks really fairly quickly. Oh, I just want to show everyone the crystals I have. This is a crystallite. It's so cute. It looks like a little house, like a chimney. And there's things inside. I don't know if you can see. There's like a world of things inside that's just living in there. Anyways, this is a really nice crystal that I like. And this is a moonstone. I have so many of these crystals that I adore. Anyways, yeah, I collect so many of them. Okay, so those are my crystals, and now we're going to get back into journaling. So this is my platinum pigment ink. So this is a new bottle. I don't know how I can display this horizontally. So this is a new bottle, and I've only used up to like this much. So one bottle is around 50 milliliters, 50 or 75 milliliters, I don't know, but I've used up 2 of these bottles already, and I buy a bottle every year, a year and a half-ish, as soon as I finish it. So according to this, if you can see, I use this pen most often, and I'm already used up to here, so I only have like this much ink left. And this is a Pilot 78G. In transparent. I only get the transparent because I can see how much ink I have left, and I've been in situations where I have gone to a coffee shop with my pen, with my notebook, and I just have the inspiration to just keep on writing. My thoughts are flowing, I'm on a roll, but then suddenly my pen runs out of ink. So as much as I love other pens like these, but they don't show the ink, and every time I get anxious or worried, I have to twist the cap open and see how much ink there are left inside. So I really don't like that. I just really prefer my ink all in the open and transparent. So normally I will use this up until it is the last little bit, but in this case I want to refill it, not only because I want to make a video about it, also because most of the ink have ran dry in my little cartridge, and I need to refill those as well. So, and these 2 pens as well. So I'm gonna do that on camera now while I'm discussing my life. So yesterday I filmed a video about how I've used up most of my notebook, so all that's left is to use up the remaining pages. Over here, these are the remaining pages left. And I'll use up the pages left over here, like these pages, and I'll use up right up until I meet the weekly calendars of my life, because right now it's March, and then I will put this away and use up a new one, use a new weeklies. Yeah, so that was my initial plan. So right now I have 4 weeks notebook on hold waiting for me to use up, and I'm searching the second hand marketplace right now, every day in fact, to check if there are ways, or if there are places in which that I'm able to buy the weeks at a more discounted price. Because they come out to something quite expensive, and I don't want that particularly. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for this dropper. There it is. Oh, it's a brand new one. Okay, so here's what I'm looking for. It's my leather crystal. This is not white crystal because if you shine a light into it, a dark, you can see spikes. This costs like $120. I mean, it's a steal in Canada or in United States, but it's quite expensive here, I think, in China. But anyways, I collect crystals because I'm that type of girl. Okay, so what am I looking for? I'm looking for a dropper, and this is my dropper. I'll just use this dropper. Okay. Okay, so I'll fill up these cartridges first. So I mean, in this cartridge, there's still some left, but I needed to leave this out because I was going on a trip and I could not go on a trip with only half a cartridge, like a third of the cartridge of ink left. So I had to like leave this. Okay, so I do have a habit of filling this up right to the brim, and that is not a good habit to have because it does leak. I'm having trouble trying to get this. Okay, good. Okay, so in this ink bottle, there is a mechanism, like a little bell, that if you tilt it up and then you flip it back down, then that little well, you can fill up a lot of ink in that little well, so that when when the ink gets to like the very bottom, you're still able to tilt it up and put it back out, and the little well right here would still be filled with ink. So I get so satisfied and happy if I see a little cask. This is my little cask of ink, all filled up to the very brim, like a cask full of faux cartridge inks. Because I don't like doing this every time I run out of ink in my pen. I would much rather just switch out the cartridge from my pen with this one and never open up this bottle of ink at all. I try not to let the air bubbles in too much because it's just not good. Okay, there we go. So the original okay, this is way too full. The original ink cartridge from the pen. Oh, this is so messy. I don't have tissues on hand. Oh no, I'll need to go grab some tissues. I'll be right back. what was I saying? So yes. Now, okay, I have to turn the bottle upside down again. And then make sure that the little bell is filled with ink next time I put it. See, now it's like the little well is full. Okay, now I have to fill up this ink cartridge. So by the time that the ink cartridge gets down to here, like about the length of my fingernail, I get real nervous. I'll be like, oh my god, I'm running out of ink. And the more nervous I get and the more I'm on a roll, the faster I write. So sometimes if I'm outside and I really don't have ink left, I gauge how much ink I have left, and I put some drops of water in it, like distilled water. There we go. So this gives me the most satisfaction, because knowing that I have a full set of a full cartridge of ink to write with, and this is my most used pen. Like I can easily finish this up in 3 days if I'm on a roll and I just keep on writing and writing and writing and writing. Okay, let's see. What do I need? I am going to need to finish. Oh, I need to fill this up with ink. Trying to. I suppose just a few squeezes would do. I have not used these type of ink cartridges for so long. I just feel like it's a little waste because a few drops have dropped away. And I fill this up because I wanted to use this to write in my notebook and see how it writes. I've used the M tip for so long, and I've used the EF, the extra fine tip, for so long. I'm wondering how that feels. So I still have some of these left. I'm going to fill this one up with ink cartridges because I just like a full cartridge. Oh, maybe right here. No, that wouldn't work. It's just that will be the last one. Oh, no, maybe I'll fill this one up. I'll fill up a new one with the ink cartridge. Okay. What was I saying? Okay, so as I was saying, the original cartridge from the pen is this, I think. This. And to be fair, this length does not fill up nearly as much ink as this. Like when I was buying this set of ink cartridges, I measured it, and the store has descriptions like this is only 0.8-ish, 0.8 milliliters amount of ink, and I use it up. I can use up 0.8 milliliter ink in a day, and I hate running out. So I went and bought this set of ink cartridges, empty ink cartridges. And each set of this can contain up to 2 milliliters. 2 milliliter for each pen, and it's fitted it's fitted perfectly with Pilot pens, and yeah, I think it's just Pilot pens because sometimes other pens have other types of sometimes other pens have other types of ink cartridge allotment. So I will put this here, so if it ever leaks, it doesn't get all over the box. Usually the last thing I would do is to wash this, but to be honest, if I did that, it's only for show because I don't wash this often. This was a new one, but usually there are old ones that are just lying around that are stained with ink, and I just reuse it over and over again. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, just keep using it. So I don't know if you can see how much I've used to fill up these cartridges, but this would probably last me maybe a month, maybe shorter if I just have inspiration, just keep on writing. But it will last me around a month and a half if I'm taking a break from writing and journaling, mostly. Yeah, so I'm looking forward not to open this bottle of ink up again for a month. And I really adore this ink because this ink is pigmented. Oh, it's not pigmented, it's micro. Like, the particles are super fine to the point that it doesn't clog up the pen itself. So there you go. This is it for today. Welcome to my very boring ink session. See ya.